how's life growing up differently in Armenia than say in America? I mean, you came over here at age of 14, you said?
Yeah, age of 14.
And what was life like from, you know, your childhood up to 14, and how is that different from what you experienced when you came here?
Well,
Culturally,
yeah, well, everything's different.
education.
First, at that time when I first moved here, I didn't speak any English, right? Like, none. You know, junior high kids are English kids.
Yeah.
So I didn't speak any English. I wanted to fit in with all the kids. My first day in school in my country at that time, Michael Jackson was really big. So the first day of school, I dressed up like Michael Jackson with the glove and everything.
You see?
No, I made that up.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
I mean, you know, guys, the simplest stuff that when you live here, and I took, 3 years ago, I took the U.S. national team to Armenia for a big freestyle tournament there. And, you know, every trip I went on with a group of Americans overseas, the simplest things in life here, you know, and I do too now, you just take it for granted. When you walk into a grocery store and you can buy any groceries you want, you don't have that luxury. Okay? You go to the grocery store, back then, I mean, you go to the grocery store, you're only going to have one option. That's what you're going to have for dinner. Okay? You don't have all this different options. You don't get to pick and choose what you want. You're going to eat whatever's there. Hot water, running water, cold water, hot water, running. It's, you know, I take it for granted. You can't do that over there. You know, it's just here. It's a privilege to have that. You know, and our coach Lenny Zaleski just took a group of missionaries to Russia. He just came back today. He was there for 2 weeks, or 3 weeks actually. He was there for 3 weeks, and came back with stories. There were what is a house like where kids that orphanage? Yeah, they were helping out at the orphanage, and he said the kids that you see over there, the stories that you hear, and it's like, and the you know, American kids at the head with them, it's like those kids have no idea what tough is. You know, I used to work at a private Christian school, and you know, in Orange County, and kids are like, oh, you know, nobody understands me. My life is so tough. They're like, you live in Huntington Beach in a 6-story house. You can't be that tough. You know, it really came. You know, you have no idea what tough is. You know, so we should be so thankful and happy that we live here and we can afford stuff. You know, we don't like poor. You don't know what poor is. You know, where, you know, I heard a Bible study a while back. It said you can afford your daily food and you live in a house. You know, more money's not going to make you any happier. You know, it's not. You know, people that are on the street, they're homeless, they can't eat or whatever, then money to them will make them happy. But, you know, I'll say for me, I have a decent job and live in an apartment and drive a car. More money isn't going to make me happy. It's not. You can afford those simple things, more money isn't necessarily going to make you happy. So, you know, I don't know how I got on that thing, but that's a big difference. And over there,
Well, because what wasn't, I recently went to Denmark and Germany last summer, and I witnessed a whole different world than we have here. But that's just my perspective as an American abroad. I like the perspective of, you know, the fact that how important is education at a young age? Are you like, what's the educational system like? How does it differ?
yeah, I mean, for my parents moved here, and the immigrants, my dad, when we first got here, he was an ice cream man. He drove an ice cream truck, and he did everything he possibly could to send us over, you know, that's freestyle tournaments, off-season tournaments, and I got a scholarship to Michigan State. My younger brother got a scholarship to the University of Nebraska, and the whole purpose for them to move here is for us to get an education. And I mean, you can't just, even if you're a great student, you don't just get accepted in the school. There's so many political stuff that you have to go through. So there's so many great things in this country in place for you. If you work hard, you can do well. You can be successful. And successful, I mean, you're going to be rich, but you're going to have a comfortable life. And when you have a comfortable life, that's you living a full life. You know, you don't, you know. So.
All right, sorry. So you guys understand that education is the reason that you're here, to get your education. Education took him to Moore Park, you said first?
Yeah, going to Moore Park,
and then
and then I went to Michigan State.
And wrestling show was showcased there, and that got him to a world stage. You guys here, you know, you have D's or F's here and there, you know, and I'm using this as my own, you know, pulpit to preach from, but it's real important, you know, your parents, this community, we work hard so you guys can have this wrestling facility so you can come here and do what you love to do or what you enjoy doing. And how you give back to those people and your parents is just do well in school. All right, so.
I'll add on to that. Guys, you know how many emails we probably get between me and Zaleski? We get on average 5 letters a day, emails, or you know, we go. So we get about, I'd say about 25 a week at wrestlers. What's the, when I want to figure out if that's the weight class we need or whatnot, what's the next thing we look at? To get their transcripts. Their transcripts, even under 3.0, unless it's somebody we really need, then we don't really want to deal with it. Yeah, unless it's a 2-time state champ or a state champ or something like that. Other than that, we don't really deal with it. Right? 2.5, throw it in the trash can. It's just, we don't want to deal with it. It's too much. It's almost sound like, oh, that's mean, but hey, if you're not doing well in high school, probably not do well in college. But you know, and it's true. Really, it's not the. It is hard. It takes discipline, but you put the time in. And I know it's teaching in high school system. You put the time in. Teachers are willing to help work with you. You go to hours. You go to lunchtime. They'll work with you. They'll work with you for sure. But you have to put the time in. Okay? And really, you make what my brother is the same way. He graduated with, he was on the dean's list at the University of Nebraska. He was third in the Big 12, so as a freshman he got hurt, came back, made the team, and he just said, got hurt a lot at the end of his career, but he ended up not making the team his senior year. He was ranked number 10 in the country, didn't make the team. The other kid was, ended up being an All-American that beat him out. They went back and forth. But, and then again, that doesn't really matter. It's fun to travel, have those stories, but at the end of the day, if you're a state champ, that doesn't make or break you as a person, but you have to do well in school. Now, my brother, he's a manager at 24-Hour Fitness. He runs a whole 24-Hour Fitness gym. He's 27 years old. It's an amazing job. Because going to school, doing all that stuff, both my parents, they're immigrant people. They don't work anymore. They're just kind of hanging out. Me and my brother, we take care of them. But because we got to go to school, and it was hard. It was a lot harder for me going to school in junior high, not speaking any English. Okay? My struggled in high school, struggled my first couple years in college. My last